Hi everyone. A lot of you really enjoyed the feel good flow that I offered about a month ago. So I'm bringing it back with round 2. So hopefully you're ready to feel good, either emotionally, physically, or spiritually, or just fully connected. So grab your mat. If you have 2 blocks, feel free to grab those as well because they can always be helpful with your poses. But if not, it's totally okay. I'll offer you mini modifications. Let's get started, and hopefully after this practice, you feel good. Thanks, guys. So let's start this practice on our backs if you're not already there. So lay down for me. And then as you lay down onto your backs, relax your back down onto the ground. And then just feel that sensation of kind of falling into your yoga mat. That feel good feeling of yoga. Let it come over your body right now. Good, let's close the lips. Take 3 deep breaths to the nose. So you're gonna inhale 3, 2, hold the breath, 4, 3, 2, and then you're gonna exhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and then one more time. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Nice job holding 4, 3, 2, and then you're exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take a normal breath in through the nose and a gentle breath out. Good, and then take those arms, reach them way over your head, so take a nice big long stretch here. Beautiful job. Exhale, bring your knees to your chest and then rock from side to side. Good. Exhale, find seated, rock on up. I want you to inhale, bring your arms up to the sky, stretch. Exhale, seated twist to the right. You're going to take your time and peer over the right shoulder, so take a gentle twist. And then you're going to inhale, reach the arms back up. Good, gentle twist to the left. Come back through center, take your time, exhale. Ground your feet or cross your ankles, it's up to you, and we'll shift back to our hands and our knees. So sometimes it's hard to roll over your ankles that way. Take your time with your hands. You're gonna take the top of your right hand, so your palm faces up, fingers face in. Top of your left hand, do the same thing. And you might be freaking out right now because this is a lot of pressure, but do the best you can. Hold it and maybe squeeze an imaginary tennis ball in each hand. Good, feel the work in those forearms as you stretch. 3, 2, and then exhale, turn your hands around, 1 and then the other. Curl your toes. Let's go to down dog for the first time. Press back. And then exhale, breathe out of the mouth. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your heels. Inhale, high to the balls of the feet. Exhale again, drop your heels. Nice. One more. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet. Lift, lift, lift. Drop your heels. Exhale. Nice. Walk your feet up to your hands so you're in a forward fold. And then inhale, put your hands maybe on your blocks if you have them, or your shins. You're going to lift halfway up, so you're going to create a flat back. And then on your exhale, fold forward. Now, like a rag doll, like you're a skeleton, like you have no meat, you're just bones. You're going to roll all the way up. Take your time. You're going to pull your shoulders up, down, and around. Your palms are going to face forward. You're going to walk those feet closer together. And I just want you to stand here with your eyes closed with a nice long spine. So engage the muscles in your stomach so your core is very firm right now. Invite in a slow breath. Invite in grounding of both feet into the mat as your heart reaches forward. Good, let's inhale, bring the arms up to sky. Lean back. Exhale, bow forward. Put your hands back on the ground or maybe your blocks. Take a flat back. Step the left foot back into a lunge position. Left hand down. Peel the right arm way up to sky. And then we're going to thread the needle. So look at my right arm. See how it's lifting? You're going to thread it through to the left. So go under your arm. And then inhale, bring it back up for 1. Do that twice more. Thread it through. So thoracic mobility of the spine. Bring it up. Last time, thread it through. Good. Bring it all the way up. And now lower your right hand and your left knee. Good. Pull the chest forward and then place your hands on top of your thigh. So interlace your fingers as you push and bring your torso up. Sink your hips forward, lift the heart. 3, 2, and then exhale, come forward. Put your hands down on your mat. We're going to step back to plank for the first time, top of a push-up. Good. I want you to tap both knees down, pick them up. Do that twice more. Tap and lift. You should feel that core. Tap and lift. Now look forward, lower down to your belly. Good. I'm just going to slide my blocks out of the way. From my stomach, we're going to take 3 cobras. So take the elbows, hug them in. Try not to be out here. Hug those elbows in tight. Come up. Lower 1. Good. Come on up. Lower 2. 1 more round. Come on up. Feel that energy. And now exhale to child's pose. Bring your hips to your heels. Take 2 breaths here. Transition to your hands and your knees. Hands are flat. We're going to take our first cow. So stick out your butt. Feel that rounding in the back here. And then exhale, press down to round out the upper back. Good. 1 more time. Inhale, sway, stick out the bum. Good. Exhale, tuck in. Ground your hands. Exhale, curl the toes. We go back to down dog. Now you're more than welcome to walk your feet up to your hands like we did before. Otherwise, you're going to bend those knees and you're going to float up. And then lengthen. And then exhale to fold. Remember, use your blocks if you need to. Inhale, take those arms wide. Reach them all the way up. And then exhale back down. Fold forward when you're ready. Nice. Take a flat back. Step the right foot back, please. And then the right hand is going to ground. So really get strong here. Raise your left arm up. So here we go. Thread it under. Exhale, 1. Inhale, reach up, stack the shoulders. Go slow with me. Exhale, 2. Reach up, stack those shoulders. Good. Exhale, 3. Inhale, get long, get strong, get tall, stacked. And then lower your left hand down. Put your right knee down as well. Untuck the toes, send the pelvis forward. Interlace the fingers as they go on top of your thigh. Let your torso come up from there. Bring your chest forward. Feel that nice pull through the right hip flexor. Press down into your hands, but be careful not to elevate those shoulders. Drop them down as you pull your chest through. Good. 3, 2, and then exhale, release your hands down. Curl your back toes and lift your knee. We step to plank. 1, 2, 3. Look forward, chaturanga, so that's your tricep push-up. And then the difference in cobra and up dog. So cobra, my hips are on the ground, all right? Up dog, my hips are lifted. And then let's meet in down dog at the back of our mat this time. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's raise our right leg from the back of our mat. Knee to nose, exhale. Send your right leg back up, inhale. Step forward, exhale. Nice, come up into a high lunge. Arms to sky as you breathe in. Send your fingertips to sky. Find your breath. Good. Exhale, pull your hands down to your heart. Now shift forward over your front thigh. Hover. Take your back heel, push it way back. Take those arms, bring your chest, hold it. 3. Try to stay really strong. 2. Come all the way up. And then open, warrior 2 pose. Bend your right knee, get long through your fingertips. Reverse your warrior. And then let the right leg straighten. Give your quads a little break. Exhale, come back to warrior 2. And then cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, come through. And then exhale, pull the hips back to dog. Nice job. Let's take the left leg up now. Exhale, step forward, take your time. Come up to a high lunge. Remember, you can always put your back knee down if needed. Biceps along your ears. Pull your hands to heart center. Keep them here. Hover. Take your heel, push back, take your head, reach forward, take your arms, palms flat. Good. Hug the pinky fingers in. Feel the effort in those arms. 3. You got this. 2. You should feel that burn. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior 2, land. Look out over your left arm. Keep your arms in alignment. Inhale to reverse. Nice job. Straighten left leg. Give your leg a break. And now bend your knee. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Again, you can skip this or you can add it in. And then I'll meet you in down dog. Good. Step your feet wide on your yoga mat. So like as wide as your mat. So let them really come apart. And then if you can't get those heels down because your hamstrings are really tight, then bring your hands back just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Take your right hand across the body. Grab the outside of your leg. So you'll see how I'm reaching over the leg. And then pull into a twist. If you can get your hand under your heel, go for it. And then maybe pull a little bit further. Good. Take another breath in there. Exhale, release right hand, and then switch. Left hand comes under. Pull and twist. Maybe you go under your heel. Twist. Good. Find that balance. 3. You got this. 2. And then release both hands down. Good. Press back through your tailbone. Now walk your hands to the back of your mat, to your feet, which are already set up nice and wide. And then I want you just to fold in here. You're going to clasp your hands behind the back of your head. And you're going to pull your elbows in gently. Good. 3. 2. Release your hands to the ground. Lengthen out your spine, turn your toes out some, sink down. Here's Malasana, known as deep yogi squat. So the goal here is to be able to drop the tailbone with the heels still pressing and then pull the hands in. Make wrist circles here, so start to feel the hands move over and under. And then reverse that, over and under. Good. Take a big inhale, press the palms together. Try to sit up really, really tall. So this will help, hopefully, once you can get into this pose, release some tension in the hips and the low back. Exhale your hands down and then straighten out your legs. Walk your hands out and then bring your feet closer together. Find your down dog. When you're ready, you'll lift the right leg up and you'll step the right foot through. Come back to warrior 2. So pin your heel and then come on up. Nice. Right knee bends forward. Forearm to thigh, reach your left arm up. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, take the forearm behind the back. Hold the top of your thigh bone for me and then peel your chest open. So I want you to take those left ribs, roll them to the sky as you roll your right ribs under the body. Good, you're balancing for 3. See if you can go a little deeper. 2, can you look straight up at the sky? And now reach up with your top arm, reach over the head. Good, come all the way back up, straighten the right leg again, give it a break. And then cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Good, and then you're gonna shorten your stance. This left foot's gonna step halfway up. You're gonna anchor the heel and you're gonna fold over the right shin. So it's called pyramid pose. So make sure those left toes are slightly turned out and your right foot is facing forward. Good, feel your tailbone shift back. Feel your left hip shift forward. Breathe, 3. Hold it, 2. 1 more full breath in. Exhale, fold. Nice work. Put your hands on your hips. Stand all the way up. Good. Take your arms up to the sky. Make a big circle. You're going to clasp your fingers behind your back. Now, slide your knuckles down your tailbone, back bend. And then exhale, dive forward. Option 1, keep both feet on the ground. Option 2, lift your back heel. Option 3, here we go, balance. Lift your left leg way up into the air. Maybe you can, maybe not. You do you. We're going to eventually bring those feet together and the hands to the ground in 3, 2, put your hands on your low back first. Put them on the ground and then step your back foot up if it's not in the air. Feet together, nice work. Fold forward. Walk your fingertips to the right, so you'll kind of move to about 2 or 3 o'clock. And now walk your fingertips through center to the left. So you'll move to 9 or 10 o'clock. Good, come back to center, lengthen out through the spine. I want you to stand all the way up and offer a back bend if your back feels healthy. And then exhale to fold forward. Let the spine lengthen out, so take a flat back. Nice work. Exhale as you fold in, step back to plank pose. Optional vinyasa or just lift your butt to down dog, up to you. Good, and then meet me at the back of the mat in dog. Way to go. Exhale, maybe breathe out of your mouth. It's called an outward exhale. Completely up to you. Good, left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, we go to warrior 2. So step. Now look at my back foot. Make sure it grounds down. And then come up. Land. Really strong in your legs here. Good, strong shoulders too. Take your time, inhale, reverse. And then we'll bring this right to side angle. So bring your left forearm to the thigh. Make sure it's softly pressing and then reach the right arm up. Stay here or half bind. Bring your right forearm behind the back. Can you catch the top of your thigh? And then see if you can roll your right ribs up and then send your gaze straight up into the air. See if that's possible. While all at the same time, breathing softly, hopefully in and out through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Good, establishing a really strong base here. And then when you're ready, reach up, over the head. Here we go, here's your transition, warrior 2. Reverse, let the leg go straight. Good, bend your knee, exhale, cartwheel down. Now, feel your hips move forward. Good, step the back foot halfway up and over to the right. Exhale, fold over your shin. So you're breathing into the back of this left hammy. Let it feel good. Let your breath be soft and let your body feel like it's in control. Take your hands to your hips, come all the way up. Take your arms up, and then again, we're gonna take a big breath. Make a big circle, clasp your fingers. Now, take your knuckles, reach them down your butt so your chest opens. Exhale, hinge. Stay here or lift your right heel. Stay here or lift your right foot. Think about a standing split. Whoop, fell over there. Good, few breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhaling out of the nose, same idea. And then exhale, hands to low back. Step your back foot up if it's on the ground. Exhale, lower your front foot. Nice work. Fold forward. Grab the back of your calf muscles so your fingers face your heels. Pull your chest in nice and deep. And then when you're ready, inhale, rise all the way up. And then let's back bend at the top. Find that freedom. Exhale. That should feel good. Fold forward. Let the spine get nice and long here. Exhale. Final vinyasa or step to down dog. You don't have to do it. And then exhale. Press your hips back. Good. Lower your knees and invite in child's pose. Hips to heels. Walk the hands out and then exhale, nuzzle the forehead down. Find your breath in and out slowly. Acknowledge your efforts and the movement. And then when you're ready, please inhale, come up to hands and knees. Bump your hips a little bit left to right, so feel those hips have some freedom. Good. One cow pose, look up. You've done this once before. One cat pose, tuck and round. Have a seat for me. Good. Now what I want you to do is pivot to one side of your mat if you want to, or if you don't have a hard surface like I do, you can just open your feet from the front of the mat. But you're gonna open up those legs so that you can press down and sit up really tall for a wide-legged stretch. Now, if you're sitting way back into your bottom, maybe sit on a block or a pillow. Exhale when you're ready, fold. Now, some of you getting here may be really, really difficult. So if it is, then maybe you stay upright. Maybe you walk your hands down your legs and you can go further that way. But I prefer kind of the support of my forearms in this pose. It's up to you. Take 3 more breaths. Feet are flexed, so your toes are facing the sky, feeling thankful for the space you do have in your legs. And then when you're ready, gently come up. Pivot to the right. Exhale as you fold over right leg. Breathe slowly in and out. And then you're going to inhale, rise up. Exhale, pivot over left leg. And again, this may be very uncomfortable for you, and that's okay. All right, just means maybe you need some more practice stretching through the groin, hamstrings, and the hips. And then take your time, press all the way up. Good, pause here. And then we'll transition back to the front of our mat, unless, of course, you're already there. Good. Now, let the legs come together. So you want to hug them in, which is the reverse approach that we just took to stretch the hamstrings. So now that the legs come in, it's a little bit less aggressive on the hamstrings and obviously much less aggressive on the hips and the groin. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you reach long. And then fold forward when you're ready. Now, if you cannot grab the sides of your feet, guess what? Totally cool and normal, all right? So maybe just hold on to those shins. You can sit up taller. Really kind of depends on what's best for you and your body. Good, stay balanced here. 3. Feel that space in your upper back. 2. And then pivot yourself up. Nice and tall, lengthen the spine. Plant your feet. You're going to scoot your bum forward. And then I want you to lay down onto your back. Plant your feet on the ground. Heel toe your feet apart and drop your knees right and left. Windshield wipering those feet side to side. Good. Now, plant the feet about 6 inches apart. Put your knees right over your feet. And then when you're ready, place your palms next to you and gently bridge the hips up. I want you to work on squeezing the glutes, hugging the legs in, pressing the thigh bones to the sky, and trying to feel the room that you can gain here in the body as you press and lift, 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 holding 3. Getting stronger in those legs, 2. And then when you're ready, coming down, upper back, low back, and then your booty, 1. Now this is called an A-frame stretch. You're going to heel toe your feet apart for me. You're going to bring your knees together to touch. And just close your eyes here. I encourage you as your knees touch just to kind of feel the hips relax. Maybe even close your eyes. Good. Allow the knees to open and give yourself a hug. So pull those knees in nice and tight to the chest and then rock a little bit on your back from side to side. Please place your hands on either side of you. Now intentionally pick up your butt, move it to the left, and then drop your knees to the right. So what that does is it puts your ribs right in line with your bottom hips versus kind of like being slightly more to the right than we need to be during the twist. Now in order to get the back fully down, see if you can pick up your right shoulder blade, move it a little bit more to the right, and then really flatten out through the spine. Lay the hands flat as you take your spinal twist. You should feel opening in the left side body along the ribs. We have the intercostal muscles all entwined, plus the serratus, the muscle that runs through the rib cage there, that assists us in all of our down dogs, our up dogs, and many, many poses in yoga, which become super, super strong from practice. Take your time, pivot back to center. Pick up your butt and put it in the center of your mat. And you should feel now your spine feels really flat. Now pull your knees in without your hands. Take your butt, pick it up, bump it right. Good, and now drop those knees to the left. Again, if your back doesn't feel flat, take your left shoulder, pull it to the left. And then exhale anywhere you want with those arms. Just feel this nice deep stretch in your body. A spinal twist should feel really inviting. It should feel fluid. It should feel relaxing. Transition back to center. Take your time. Pick up the booty, bump it. Good, and now reach underneath those knees. Give yourself a hug and then close your eyes. And deepen the breath in and out. And then pretty please lower those legs all the way down to the ground. Exhale your legs out in front of you. Your palms are facing up by your sides. Your back is flat. I invite you to deepen your breath here. I encourage you to see what it's like to feel all of these sensations in Shavasana and slow it down. Hopefully your body feels good even from a short practice. And that emotionally you can feel connected to the rest of your day and feel ready to be successful. Setting yourself up mentally that way can allow you to have a beautiful day with the ability to stay calm. On your next breath, I want you to carefully let those feet come in towards you. You're going to hug your knees in very slowly, so take your time. Exhale, make your way to seated so that we can close our practice together. And bring your hands to heart center. As we close our eyes and as we sit up tall, I invite you to just relax. I invite you to feel the freedom of being seated in a silent pose and what it does for your body. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed your movement and that you feel good. Please bow your heads forward together. Hold there for a moment. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know.